So speaking of businesses,
Mm-hmm.
Currently we have a moratorium.
Yes.
Since 2001 or 2001.
Probably 2021.
2008.
21.
Okay, I was like, wait a minute, Marion.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Since 2021,
Yeah.
cultivation licenses have gone from 9,000
Mm-hmm.
down to 2,000, with ongoing enforcement by the AG's Marijuana Task Force, by OMA, by OBN, by multiple different agencies. There's been a moratorium on new licensure for a few years now, and a bill was up this year to end the moratorium.
Mm-hmm.
The market's kind of stabilizing now with the stronger businesses left in some aspects. How do you feel about the moratorium? Because I believe they recently extended it to 2028, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so for a small business owner, and I'm gonna use my old man for an example, okay? He used to have a dispo. And at one point, the goal was to expand that business and open up a second and a third and a fourth, but that was around the same time the moratorium implemented, okay? Other things happened that didn't work out. But had that worked out and he wanted to expand his business, why are we restricted from doing so when there isn't a restriction on CVS, Walgreens, or religious, locations all up and down Main Street in every small town in America, that type of thing. Like none of that is restricted, but yet we are. Is that something that you would be willing to end as governor?
Yes, and I have actually voted against all the moratorium legislation, and that's my exact argument. I remember having in committee, my question was, what other industry do we do this to?
Yeah.
And there's never an answer. And I think, and this is where, again, hearing experiences in terms of, I can appreciate and understand being overwhelmed, and once 788 was passed and you're trying to prop up the medical marijuana program, that we have to work through all these things, we need some balance,
Right.
Okay, I can appreciate that, but also what systems do we need to put in place, what processes do we need to put in place to ensure that we can get people who are trying to get their license, whether it's for business, individual, and work through the process, while also, this is why resourcing is really important, because you do need human beings working in agencies to be more efficient.
Yes.
Cutting